Hey guys, got a couple in here. Good evening. What's up going on, Ryan? How are you? I am just having sorry, I dropped my soda earlier and it's like ready to explode. So I am just having kind of a chill night tonight, and something I hope you guys find fun. Part of what I'm doing tonight I've done in the past, which is the eBay finds. Hey Tracy, hey Mama J, how are you? Welcome you guys. I appreciate you guys coming. Hey Nicole, how are you? How's our little ginger? So tonight I am by myself. And hey Rukru, how are you? I just thought tonight, since Mama J's got a big night planned, that I would just do something fun, lighthearted, easygoing, and when I get done, and then I'll have some time. What's going on, Bobbert? Yes, let's do that. Thumbs down, everyone. So I am just going to play tonight. I hope everybody finds this humorous. So what I did was I scoured the internet for cake fails. It's cake fails. I tried to find some other like burned up food, but you can't really tell what it is. So I found a bunch of cake fails, and I'm so trying to slowly open this pop so it doesn't explode all over me. Hey Trapper, how are you? And then I found some cosplay fails because we've done those in the past, and usually I put faces on them, but I didn't this time. That's where 1730 Leia ended up, and that's how he came about. So yeah, I think everybody needs to laugh sometimes, and I laughed at myself this weekend. I decided to show off my nether crack to everyone that was in Gem Pops Live the other day. Well, I was getting up to jump in the pool. Yes, I jumped in the pool too, so you can see me soaking wet and my butt crack hanging out. Butt crack is available at the 35-minute, 30-second mark of Gem Pop's Cheeseburger Challenge. If anybody would like to go check that out. It is available for your amusement, guys. So how's everybody doing today? Mama J, are we ready for this evening? Team Lock It Up is going to take them on. That's for darn sure. I don't care if she's blackmailing me and holding my pop. That's fine. Technically her pop until she mails it. So, but yeah, I'm super excited, Mama J, to be on your show tonight. So that'll be a lot of fun. I'm jazzed about this because this is a completely different game than we've ever played before, which is awesome. So if I keep looking over here, it's because I have my phone on a stand so that I can actually see the chat in real time. Hey, Sharon, how are you? That way I can see it in real time because the actual greatest fails in Geekdom and Eatdom kind of takes up the whole screen, so it's a little difficult for me to see the chat. So if you guys are ready, I have 38 different slides to do tonight. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. I certainly had fun, and my coworkers were having fun laughing at me when I showed them earlier. So, alrighty, let's do this. Switch over so I make myself small. This is the greatest fails of Geekdom and Eatdom. And if you guys don't know about my history, if you ever go on to Facebook and look up Bite Size Bistro. Hey, Nancy. Look up Bite Size Bistro. That was at a point in time. Hey, Umpty. I know there's going to be cake on here, but I tried not to make it all about food for you. I tried. Because Umpty is still doing his challenge. But if you ever go on Facebook on Bite Size Bistro, that is my page when I do the custom cakes. And I've only been doing them basically for the littles, because of the fact that I'm just so busy with life now. But for a long time, my best friend Sue and we were doing cakes for a charity called Icing Smiles. And that I'm sure I've talked about this before, But Icing Smiles is a charity that makes cakes for kids with illnesses. I've done cakes for kids with leukemia. I did one for a little boy who was born hydrocephalic and left on a doorstep. He's never been able to speak, but there was a woman who adopted him, and he is her entire world. I've done for kids with cancer. I've done kids that have things like very bad IBS, all that kind of stuff. And so we make them what is called a dream cake. The parents will tell us if there's any allergies. They will tell us what they want, and we've done some crazy, crazy things. I think I've shown some of them off before where I've done like SpongeBob and all that kind of stuff. So, hey, Nadia, how are you? It's been, he got some soup today. Lentil soup and chickpeas and rice. Ooh, he's splurging today. But it was an amazing experience. It's taught me a lot. I started doing the cakes when my nephew was born. I had no idea that I would have 2 nieces coming. I'm very much looking forward to doing Kendall's first birthday cake. And she's going to have her own little smash cake. I did one for each of the kids. They had their smash cake. And then I did another cake for whatever the theme that my sister-in-law picks for that. And then every year, the other littles, who we now call the bigs, hey, Tets, we let them pick. So last year, Nolan picked that he wanted a volcano and he wanted it working. How do I make volcano lava explode onto a cake and not ruin it? So I ended up coating that one entirely in chocolate. So that I didn't, when that stuff came out, because there's vinegar in it and baking soda in it, it wasn't going to taste very good. All of that kind of ran down through the chocolate areas, so it didn't ruin the cake. But I've had many fails. We did a Disney tower, and I was coaching volleyball at the time, and we done it at my best friend's house, and I don't know if it was too humid or what happened. Hey, Mark, how are you, my dude? I don't know if it was too humid or if it was just the one fondant that we were using, which was red, but the 4-layered cake ended up toppling over. And we had finished it. It was like ready to go. So we had to call the lady and tell her, hey, it's going to be a couple of hours longer than we expected because we have to completely rebuild this cake. Now it turned out great. We were able to save most of the decorations that were on it. And a couple of the layers weren't too bad, so we were able to save those. But, this is a joke tonight, but actually there's a lot of work that goes into these cakes. I spent 4 days making a wedding cake, and the biggest layer was probably this big around. Hey, this way, about this big around. And I had to drive it over an hour from my house, and we had the air conditioning pumping, but because my trunk wasn't exactly level, the largest layer of the cake ended up shifting, and I lost the whole thing on the way to the wedding. Thank goodness I had done enough other layers that I was covered, but that was heartbreaking because I spent 4 days making that cake. I mean, it had Italian meringue, and it had homemade lemon curd in it, so it was heartbreaking to me to lose that. Now, I left it with them, and they had cake for days, but that was heartbreaking. I mean, this thing had fresh flowers on it. It was gorgeous. So anyway, I know I'm making a joke out of this, and to anybody who's ever done a cake or tried to do a cake, much love to you for putting the effort into it. But sometimes they just go sideways. So I apologize if I'm a little slow responding to the chat, but I'm going to try and do both of this at the same time. And I sincerely hope that you enjoy this. So, greatest fails in geekdom and eatdom. We're going to start off with some of your guys' favorite. This is the Disney Princess. Who dis? Disney Princesses is something that so many people, they love for their birthday parties. The little girls love it, and little boys love it. And I found some that are a little out of control here. So the first one is Belle. We know Belle, Beauty and the Beast, her golden dress. Hey, Geeky Mama, how are you? Nazarene, how are you? She's got the most beautiful dress in the world, and she's a very, very beautiful princess. She's a lot of girls' favorites. She's one of my niece's favorites. Hey, Caitlin, how are you? First one is it the Belle or is it the Beast? Now, I'm assuming here that this might have tried to be a cupcake cake. I am not really sure here. It looks more like a Muppet or a Fraggle, in my opinion. I can't imagine how much actual frosting is on this poor cake. It's and they only get better, guys. I swear, they only get better. Because as you know, you have this thing in your head of how, hey, chocolate gravy, you have this thing in your head on how you want something to work out. And yeah, definitely a Muppet thing. Yeah, Nicole, I agree with you. I think it's a Muppet. So Ariel. So there's a lot of people will do this star tip cakes, and you know, this one is actually pretty darn good. I mean, it looks like a melted Cameron Diaz. True. So, you know, there's a lot of people that try to do these star tips. These take too long. Apparently, this next person just decided that, hey, we're just going to skip that part and do it freehand. And, oops, that's not what I wanted. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Are you kidding me? That is like a trash panda with a red wig on. Bev says that's what I was taught on when I was younger. Not horrible, I've seen worse. Well, I mean, I'm not really sure what the look was going for here with the eyes, or if they just decided not to use white. It looks like there's some star tip work in there, but I think they just decided they were just going to spread it all over the place and just skip that. So, yeah, I should have sent you a picture of my Smurf's houses and Smurf fondant cake. It came out so great, and my best friend's mom has made some phenomenal ones. Yeah, Nancy, again, if you want to check out what I've done, yeah, Ariel got beat up, like 2 black eyes, like, if you want to check out mine, it's on Facebook under Bite Size Bistro. There's some of the ones that I've done for the charity and stuff like that. Yeah, like my first never to be duplicated unicorn cake I made Marissa. But it's fun though, isn't it? Isn't it, Soupy? Like when you guys, you like, oh, I'm going to do this. It's for my kid. I'm not going to spend the $300. The aisles are soulless. Yeah, Nancy's seen all of them. Oh, you do follow me on there. That's good. Hey, John, how are you? Ghostbuster rough sketch. I know. And they keep getting better, guys. I swear these will get better. So obviously, Elsa is like the thing. It's been the jam. You know, Let It Snow, or Let It Go. In this case, and this, guys, is a professional. A professional made this. Say what? This is a cupcake cake, and I get what the hair they did great on. I think maybe they should have left another cupcake over there on the left side a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, but it's got a sticker on it. That's from a bakery, Nancy. Like, they actually did that with the airbrushing. And I have the airbrush Tarzan and Drag. I have the airbrush machine and everything. I've done some really cool things, like a Ninja Turtles one that I did with I actually used Rice Krispie treats to make the sewer top and everything else. But whew, they paid money for that, you guys. They paid money for that. All right, so if there's any little ones in here, I am sorry, but I love these where there's expectations. So this is what you want it, or you see in your head that you want this to look like. But ladies, just imagine if your hubby brought this home to you, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, I don't care who it is, whatever friend it is. Boom! Nailed it. Or, if those are not actually edible, you can later. It's like a Hollywood and Vine cake. That's probably where they got the inspiration from. However, this one came out looking like it's full of toys. Yeah. No, I know exactly. Can you imagine if you took that, you went and picked that up for your daughter's birthday? And you had phallic symbols all over it? Yeah, an innuendo cake for sure. I mean, if this is for like a bridal shower or something like that, then well done. Hiya, Pain. Yes, this cake can have multiple functions, exactly. And multiple people can obviously enjoy it later. Not sitting out for their girl's birthday, no. I know it's a prick of a cake. It is absolutely a prick of a cake. So yes, this I cracked up when I saw this, and obviously we know I'm not doing too many R-rated things this evening, but this was one of them that I thought was pretty funny. Okay, part of geekdom and part of what we all are we are either Team DC, Team Marvel, Team Superheroes. I put a lot of different characters in here as far as what I consider superheroes. So I found some more that were more mainstream geekdom here than just the Disney princesses. So Buzz Lightyear, to infinity and beyond. Birthday Buzz expected. I'm going to just go ahead and let you guess what they did with this one. Yeah, are you ready to see this? You guys ready to see this? Does that not look like Bert? Doesn't that look like Bert and Ernie? Like Bert, look at the nose. And then, I don't know what's with the creepy teeth. No, I actually spared Wonder Woman, I think. Maybe not. I didn't spare Wonder Woman all night, though. But, again, I don't know, you guys. Like, this looks more like a Sesame Street character than, and I know the candles up at the top. Somebody was actually very proud of this one, to take these pictures of it, and I know somebody tried very hard. I could tell you there's a lot of effort in there. That's a multi-layered cake, but it looks like a kid with a potato. Yeah, it's I mean, the eyes alone, that's probably a pound of frosting right there just on his poor eyes. But Buzz Kill, yeah, the eyes. But doesn't it? Do you guys not all see Bert right there? I mean, he's got the unibrow and everything. Spud Lightyear, Tot Ranger. Hey, Quickie, how are you? Okay, let's talk about our Avengers. Hulk. You can't really screw Hulk up too much. He's like purple and 2 tones of green. This is what you're expecting this to look like. Again, this is the star tip decoration method here, of what somebody probably picked up from a store. It's not hard to do. Ross, what's going on, Ross? Ross did not pass out. Thank you for coming, sir. So this is the expectation, and Ross, I have a slide just for you, my dude. So this is the Hulk. I see Martian from Isle of... This is the good one, Mama J. This is the good one. All right, here we go. This is the parent that says, I'm going to buy one of those cake pans that's the shape of the character. And then when they saw how much work was involved, they were just like, F it. I'm just slathering green on here and throwing some black lines on it. That's all I'm doing. Done. That is it. This is Hulk right now. I mean, they gave him biceps, the blob. They gave him biceps though, so they gave him some muscles. I think he's got little hands down at the bottom right there. They didn't even take the purple on for the hair. I mean, I don't get Jabba the Hulk. My Bruce Banner like that. Yes, they did. Big Hero Hulk 6. I cracked up when I saw this because the other one is it kind of reminded me of the one character. What was his name? What's the green stick figure and Mr. Bill, Mr. Bill, and he goes, oh no, the mouth reminded me, oh no. But yeah, this person obviously was just like, I'm done. I don't care. Close enough. Bat fails. I did this one for Ross. I found 4 pictures of some of the worst Batman cakes I've ever found. Now you got the guy on the left that looks like a really bad paper mache art project. Now doing an upright cake like that is very, very difficult, but what's the lips? He's got like duck lips. And then the second one in on the right, that one just straight looks like Bat Duck. Pregnant exactly. Or beer belly Batman on the far right. Ronnie said, what the heck? Now, if you the third one in, or the one right underneath, fails right there. The one on the left is an actual cake done by one of those professional bakeries that you've seen on TV. There's got to be armature in that thing and everything else. Tweety playing cosplay as Batman. But this almost looks like the blue tick with the way that the ears came out. I mean, they at least got it an upright cake there. They didn't take any effort on the poor dude's belt right there at all. And then number 4, first of all, it looks like depressed Batman. Hey, Obi, how are you? Looks like depressed Batman. And not only that, but his beer gut is spilling out over his bat belts there, his utility belts. And I mean, is this what we're going to expect from Michael Keaton? Val Kilmer coming back as Batman, maybe that's the next one. I'm not really sure. The middle one isn't bad. Well, the middle one on the left isn't bad. The middle one on the right is what reality set in, and that's what the cake was. So the one on the left, though, the far left, the blue Batman. I mean, they didn't give him any eyes. I mean, it's I don't know. Duck loops. They don't have their own beds yet. Obi, damn, y'all need to get on that. What did I miss? Heart you too, Obi. Thank you very much. Yeah, but the one on the left in the middle, the third one over, like directly in the middle, that is a super cool one. I have aspirations of doing a cake like that, but yeah, that's not happening. I have no ability to do anything like that. Come on. Next we have Magic Marvel XXL. I have no idea why they decided to turn Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Iron Man into strippers. I also don't know why they have Spider-Man's hands where they're at, with what appears to be, coming out. So this reminded me of Magic Mike. This is like strippers on stage and their little G-strings and little banana hammocks. I don't know if whoever did this cake just decided that they didn't need full uniforms or didn't know, so they just put them in swimsuits. I don't know if this is supposed to be a beach. Yeah, Logan had a fun birthday. Magic Mike meets Marvel, exactly. XXL. I mean, and the reason I put XXL on there is because look what Spidey over there is shooting out. That's a sexy cake. I need to do that for Aurora. Yeah, but just Spider-Man, Marissa. Just Spider-Man. Just Spider-Man. In fact, I don't know if the middle one is supposed to be Batman or if Wolverine or what. Maybe Batman, but then you got 2 Marvel and a DC on there, so I don't even understand that either. But I put the Marvel on there. I just thought it was so funny. Too sexy for their shirts. Too sexy for my outfit. Too sexy for my outfit. I mean, they could have at least given Batman a cape. Spidey slinging that web. Yeah, there was a worse one, Quickie, that was out there, and I decided not to put that on. Logan was a 35-year-old virgin who lives with mom still. Oh, lordy. But yeah, my coworkers were really cracking up at this one. They're like, "You're not going to put that on there?" I'm like, "Heck yeah, I am. That one's going on for sure." I just watched Spaceballs. I found this one again. I don't understand. Placement is everything. Little kids won't get it, but any parent in the room will get this. So, dude, his Schwartz is as big as mine. And that's just because I had Spaceballs on my brain. I was at Lisa's the other night watching that, and I was laughing. She was totally not entertained by that movie, and I was laughing hysterically. Your Schwartz is as big as mine. Yogurt. But, I mean, other than that, they did a really good job. The Star Wars, the stars, even Yoda, I mean, is recognizable. I just don't know why you put the green lightsaber coming right out his crotch. Yoda Jeremy. Yeah. I don't get it, guys. I mean, I don't. I probably would have moved his arms when I got home or something just to make sure that wasn't inappropriate. And if this was like a 13 or 15-year-old kid that was getting this Star Wars cake, they're going to get made fun of. I'm just going to say it. They're just going to get made fun of. All right. So that was some of the eatdom, and now we're going to get into the geekdom. Cosplay cuties or so bad you should sue me. So I scoured the internet for some of the best. And again, this is how 1730 Leia was born. I found a svelte, curvy man that had dressed in the Princess Leia prison bikini, and I threw Foxy's face on it. And it's become crossover Captain America theme. So, here we go. The first one up is this is a hot mess. These are the best of the worst of the Avengers that I could find. Up in the left corner there, we have duct tape Iron Man. The dude actually, and you can't see it because it's a little small, but that guy actually colored the palms of his hand with blue. He cut his little face out of paper there. I mean, at least he's got the two eyes in the mouth area. But that is packing tape and duct tape on that guy. And then we got the Cap there. Cap's been indulging a little bit. And in case you can't, if you don't see it, check it out. Because where the red and white is on his shirt is actually his belly. Apparently he couldn't find a shirt big enough to fit that big old belly. So he just decided to stripe it with red and white paint. Dana, how are you, dear? And then in true classless form, he's got a trash can lid that he painted like Cap's shield. Yeah, licorice spider. And then we've got the Porsche Spider-Man in the middle. Again, Marissa, feel free to use these for Aurora. She could have done worse, I can tell you that. We have duct tape Spider-Man there. Instead of putting a shirt on and putting the tape over the top of himself. Why is Julia Roberts dressed like Black Widow? He just taped it right to his body and then drew a spider on himself. I am sure that he has made his friends and his parents proud. I also don't understand why his mask is white instead of the blue. But, hey, valiant effort there, my dude. And then, if you guys notice up in the upper right-hand corner there, that is a laundry tub for the Hulk. And if you look closely at the legs, guys, that's two people. Two people. There are two sets of feet that they have wrapped with like that packing plastic or like what people sometimes pack their pops in. They have wrapped their own legs up so they have to jump around in unison at a con all day long. All day long. They did draw at least the muscles on his chest and everything else. And then we've got Dollar Store Thor down here. He got creative there. He found some old CDs that were probably Ma's or Grandma's there. He's got those taped to his shirt. And then for the full blonde, sexy look, we have a grocery bag on our heads for hair, guys. On our heads for hair. A full-on grocery bag. Now, boy here, he must not have really looked at that bag because there are usually warnings on them that say, please do not put this on your head. There is a chance of suffocation. Although I am guessing with everything that he's got in his hands and where he's probably going, in a couple of hours, he will be too drunk to remember that he shouldn't have put that on his head. And thus, yes, we have Julia Roberts. There weren't that many bad Black Widow costumes, to be honest with you. But I thought it was cute that someone dressed their dog up like that. The dog does not look thrilled. They are in a spandex outfit there. At least, she's got a waist. I hope that's a girl. That would be a little embarrassing if that's a dude dog and his little wiener's hanging out the bottom. But, hey, they rocked it. The wig is on. And so you do your thing, dude. Do your thing. And last but not least, and I cut this picture off because it would have been much, much worse. Thank you, Christina, for dropping links. It would have been much, much worse. But if you guys look at the bow, he took a shoebox to cut out his arrow, and then it's like a beer box that he used for the bow. So below that, I went only waist high with this one because below that, he had on knee-high boots and black bikini underwear. So that is sexy Hawkeye. I don't know who finds that sexy. I definitely do not. But A for effort on the bow and arrow. I don't think it's going to do much damage, dude, but You gave it the old college try here. Absolutely gave it the whole college try. Now, I did have to find a Wonder Woman for Caitlin and Mama J. So I would like to introduce you guys to the Injustice League. Ta-da! I couldn't find a good Cyborg, so I know he's recycling. What's wrong with that? So on our left here, we have Aquaman. This dude bought himself 2 stuffed dolphins. He sliced holes in them and shoved his feet right up their bungholes. You can't see that. I actually cut the other people off that ironically were looking back at him, and it was the other version, like the Jason Momoa version of Aquaman. And if he has a nice butt, it's okay. Sexy Hawkeye. Lordy Marissa. And then we have said Superman over here, who instead of just buying a red pair of underwear, decided that he was going to put on Superman boxer briefs. I forget what his sign says. It says, please help something. Oh yeah, he's lost his red brief, so he's got his lip out. And then once again, we have someone who's gotten creative. Obviously, he ordered this online. He wasn't sure about his size. He has the action pose down. I'm just glad his junk is covered. But as you can see, the Flash top did not fit so well. So again, my dude drew on some abs. I think I probably would have gone with painting my stomach red, so maybe it blended in better. We'll get to Wonder Woman in just a second, Marissa. That's Madonna Woman. So we've got the kind of like a Peg Bundy, Madonna, Wonder Woman thing vibe going on over there. But Flash here, I think he should have just painted his stomach red. He's got the pose down. Obviously, I don't know if this was a kid's outfit that he ended up buying. This looks like a college dorm. It's probably something I would have done. But hey, A for effort again. And then we have Trash Man. We have someone who, again, does not take into account their own safety, and they have turned their trash bags into a Batman costume with some yellow duct tape there. They actually did a pretty good job on the actual Batman logo, but the overall look of the saggy, crotch area hanging down, and the bags just basically wrapped around the, hey, Connie, how are you? Around the legs. Yeah, not I don't know. I mean, if I was drunk, this is something I would do, but I don't think that's something I would do on a normal basis. And then the hot mess there that is Wonder Woman. I don't get the cone bra thing. They're not even cone perky. They are cone saggy there. I have a feeling that those are some sort of a Spanx or something underneath the blue briefs. But yeah, hey Ryan, how are you? But hey McDorks. But yeah, I think those are Spanx. She just decided not to even worry about the boot part. So, but yeah, the Caitlin, I did find this outfit, and I'm gonna send it your way. Well, you have your own cosplay outfit for whatever occasion you'd like, complete with the wig though, and you have to wear it. Then we have Princess Sweet Buns. So I did try and put Fox's face on this one, but then when I found the one in the other outfit, I thought it was so much better. This is the first time I've ever seen anyone actually attach baked goods, cinnamon rolls to the sides of their head in order to complete an outfit. It works. But at the same time, she's also holding a Nerf gun, which is not believable. And I'm pretty sure she's wearing an Acolyte's outfit that's for the dress there. I'm not really sure. Not really sure on that one. I mean, do you eat those later, or because they've been up against earwax, do you just let that one go? At least they smell sweet. And this isn't the first one is in honor of Ginger here. Again, this looks like kids going to a frat party. We got Ginger Baka, the Are You Doing Laundry and C3 Dollar Party outfit. I don't even know how they made the C3PO head. I don't know if that's like a basketball that they cut apart. We definitely have a paper plate on the stomach. I'm hoping that they didn't rip those wires out of a car somewhere, but he's got shoved between his golden sweatshirt and his sweatpants. And then R2D2 there, he did a good job as far as decorating it, but I'm pretty sure that is a laundry hamper that he's wearing there, or a trash can lid as the top. And then the dude on the left is one of those guys that procrastinates, man. He's like, I got red hair, I'm just going to throw on a beard and the Chewbacca belt and a brown sweatsuit, and I'm going to call that a day. It does. That absolutely, Caitlin, that does look like Rhett from Good Mythical Morning. I mean, he can pull that off, especially with the hair now. Absolutely. Again, I don't know if this was a dare. I'm not really sure why the one guy in the middle isn't wearing pants. I don't know if he thought it would be cool to show off his hairy legs. I'm not sure. McDorks, you've never seen Good Mythical Morning? You guys would like that, actually. One of my favorite episodes, and Lisa will agree, is when they do they try to recreate ice skating moves. You definitely should check that out. McDorks Pop, you guys would love that one. That's right up your alley. Right up your alley. And same thing, Marissa, they also have Mythical Kitchen, which is kind of what I aspire to be someday. I would love to be able to do the same thing. Is this live stream sponsored by Tide Pods? Okay, true story. True story. So my mom got me these. I have two. I have this one and a blue one. And she got these because every time you bought one of these shirts, it sponsored Loads of Hope. So they take this truck where there's natural disasters and they will wash people's clothing so that they have clean laundry and stuff like that. So the proceeds from buying these shirts went to that. So I happened to wear this one when we went to the mall one day, and we were in Bass Pro Shops of all places. Now I'm standing there with a shopping cart full of stuff, waiting on my mom. And this woman comes up to me. She goes, "Are you giving out free samples?" And I'm like, I'm looking at her and she goes, "Are you giving out free samples?" And I'm like, "For what?" She goes, "Tide." It took me a minute to look down at my shirt and be like, "Lady, do I have a name tag on? Do you see a table out here or any other Tide stuff? I have a whole freaking cart full of camouflaged items here. I'm just wearing a t-shirt." I mean, I had flip-flops on. My hair was probably like this. But yeah, I got mistaken for a Tide employee. So I'm glad you actually kind of brought that up. I mean, you have a Tide shirt on, and these ideas have Tide Pods. I'm not doing the Tide Pod challenge. I do value my life up until the point where I do the Easy Bake Oven cake thing. And at that point, I don't know what's going to happen. But as you guys know, Caitlin's already offered to raid my home in case I do die. And all of you will get your prizes that evening, no matter what. And there'll probably be a few extra things thrown in if Caitlin has anything to do with it. I'll just let you guys take a minute and marinate in those 4 pictures there. Yo, the guy used underwear. What in the world made this dude think, I'm going to do a collage of what basically looks like naked me, so that's possibly where the underwear he was just wearing. Who wants Ralphie? Dibs on Glow Marty. Nancy will have to fight Matthew on that one. Who wants Ralphie? Ralphie is willed to Christina Payne, by the way. It's on her OnlyFans page. Y'all better subscribe. But yeah, okay, so he looks naked in the first picture, and he's holding a pepper. That's like some sort of weird porn right there. Then the next picture, he's got said underwear, which he was probably wearing. Yep, Christina Payne gets Ralphie. I told you. And so he's got the underwear wrapped around, and he's holding chunks of pepper up to his nose. And then he has painted his face and stuck his bottom lip out of the underwear band. I mean, it kind of does look like Baby Yoda. But who wraps underwear up around the face? Unless there's a good reason and you have someone over. Other than that, I can see no reason to do that. Nor post shirtless pictures of you holding a pair of underwear. What a nosy pepper does, it gets... Oh! Hey, what's going on? Is it a goo? I think it's a goo. So what's going on, Agoo? Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. But this is probably my favorite of them. I laugh for about 15 minutes. My coworker comes over. She's, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "Wait till you see this dude. Wait till you see what this guy did." And she goes, "Is that underwear?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm pretty sure because of what he's naked that he was probably wearing those. Well, this pepper got jalapeno and other stuff too. Goober. Yeah. Vader checked that off my bucket list. I also think he was probably, this might be a good COVID outfit. I'm not really sure if his lightsaber is covered in blood and this is some serial killer, or if he tried to color it with a marker and it just didn't work so well. But he's got his COVID mask on, and I'm sure that he could actually do the good Vader sounds there. And then he just cut the face out of a bucket and put some sunglasses on. So, very creative. And thank you very much. I really do appreciate you showing up tonight. Miss Innocent. Hey, Teresa Newell, thank you for stopping by as well. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. But yeah, Vader checked this off my bucket list. I never thought about trying to do Darth Vader out of a bucket. I did make my own Halloween costume once where I took a box, 2 boxes, and I turned myself into a computer. I had put a shelf on the inside where I thought I could like stash extra candy or whatever because my arms kind of dangled out like this out the side. And about halfway through, I'd put too much on there and I started dropping it out of the bottom. And then one year, my mom decided I was going to be a Hershey's Kiss. So she bought like string and put it up over my shoulders on either side. And I had a bicycle inner tube. And then I had to stand there while she rhythmically worked foil all the way up to my neck. She painted my face and my hair all silver. And then I had a piece of toilet paper coming out of the top that said Kisses all over it. All right. So, in the past on Night Owls and on CTV, I have done the eBay thing. And when we get done with this, guys, if you guys want to play a game or something, I can throw Steam up or something like that. We'll have a little bit of fun here. I know it's still kind of early, but I also wanted to give everybody enough time and myself to actually get some dinner in me before I have to go try and be intelligent and play Christina and Caitlin. Team Lock It Up. But meanwhile, on eBay, this is one of my favorite things to do. I often go on eBay and when I'm bored and I try and find weird things. Yes, Nancy Lake chicken nuggets. I wrapped myself in foil before and I said I was a leftover. Did you make yourself look like one of those swans, Nancy? I hope so. I really do. Did you like put the swan head on? Every time, what is that movie that it's got Cameron Diaz in it, and they put the leftovers go flying out of the car and it comes back and smacks into their windshield. I'm not really sure. One year, my mom dressed us up as bags of jelly beans. She put us in clear trash bags and shoved balloons into the bag. Then we had to get in the car and drive across town. Worst costume ever. We're Team Unicorn Coke addicts. Oh, hey, I get it now. At first I was like, well, what? But now I get it because Christina is a Coke addict. And that is why I went out and purchased myself some Pepsi. Sorry, Christina. I'm a Pepsi girl. Pepsi girl. Sweetest thing. That's it. You're right. Yeah, that's right. Unicorn Coke. Where do you buy that? You might want to check with Fritzy. Nancy, I know he's dealing pot. I'm the crack dealer, and I'm not really sure who's doing coke. Apparently, it might be Christina. BK Phipps. All right. So, I started off with a food one. As you guys know, I do love these. I actually got Big Dog Dave hooked on doing the Cheetos search the last time I did this. She will come for you. So this is a honey barbecue Wise potato chip. Can you guys guess what the shape of that is? The case that you guys see is not only does your horse head shaped chip come in that little protective case, it will then be locked inside that black and red case for safety purposes and safe shipping, and then shipped to you to keep forever and ever. Now, there's nothing holding that chip in place in that little container, so if the Postal Service does what they do with most of our boxes, our Funko boxes, Trojan condom logo. Yes, you do have to watch it uncut. There's some very little things. My little chip. My little chippy. But there's nothing holding that chip in place. So if the U.S. Postal Service plays soccer with it like they do all of our Funko boxes, I have a feeling that no matter what you put that chip inside, by the time it's going to get to the person buying it, that there is no longer going to be a nose on that. And at that point, I don't know, what does it look like? New Jersey, maybe? Maybe. So, all right. Take a stab how much this securely shipped horse head chip is going for on eBay, kids. No cheating. No looking it up. How much do you guys think it's going for? Who's got the best guess? I will give you guys a hint. It's in the six figures. Six figures, guys. Six figures. 3 zeros behind that comma. $16.95. I did save my pork rinds here to see if I could maybe find something for you guys in here too. What's that? $17.38. Close. No. The chicken nugget was tons. I'm trying to see if I can find like a fun pork rind in here. I mean, maybe we got a winner in here that we can put up on eBay. I'll share the profits if it sells. So far, I'm not seeing much. We'll keep looking though. Nancy's a bit high. For 420,000, you gotta be super high to buy it. Close, you guys. Poppins HQ is the closest right now with 200,000. This chip can be yours in that custom case for the low price of $168,000. Anybody biting? $168,000 for a chip that may or may not make it to you, that supposedly looks like a horse, and by the time it gets to you will look like New Jersey. Rare, one-of-a-kind, horse head, night potato chip with protective carrier. I'm guessing the $167,999.90 is the cost of the case. Too bad I only have $150,000. Next time you're buying that, I got some more for you though. Rukru, these are going to get more affordable for you guys. I promise. I definitely promise on that. We have an arrow-shaped French fry. I like how they put it on the Dixie plate for you guys so you can see it in comparison to other French fries. Yes, free shipping though. I mean, so we're saving there. And then they have the close-up shot of the arrow-shaped French fry. Now, my question is, because they're French fries, don't they shrivel up? So is this going to look more like a morel mushroom by the time it gets to you? $1.99. I believe we're in 5 figures on this one, kids. I believe we are. Ultra rare. I think it's McDonald's French fry. I think is what it says. That is in the shape of an arrow. It could be your keepsake. In about 3 days, it's going to look like a morel mushroom. You can pass it off. 670,000. Geeky Mama Bear. All right. Any other guesses here? $25,000. Why? Because it is one of a kind. Not that there are several of these, because when it gets to the end of the potato, going through the slicer, this crap happens. $25,000. But it doesn't end there. Oh, no. You must pay $4.90 shipping. And they don't even give you the case, guys. I mean, they don't give you any sort of a protective case. None. They could at least put it in resin so you can keep it forever and have $1. Price right styling. Hey, John, I bid on this for you. I thought it might do well in your collection. Just saying. Or it's best offer. So I'm not going to tell you what I bid, but, $20,000. Bringing the salt. Yes. It was an extra $2,000 if you wanted it salted and with a packet of ketchup shipped to you as well. So it was an extra $2,000 for that. Unbelievable. Yeah, they send in an envelope. Yeah, they ship like half the store's Hot Topic and everybody else. Box lunch. Okay. So I saw this key and I was like, what is the story with this key, right? So the description on this key is, have you ever dreamed of unlocking some stranger's bike in some random city with a key you bought off of eBay? Well, here is the first step to making your dream a reality. Next, all you have to do is find my bike. Fun game for some psycho, I would guess. I mean, maybe. What's the point? Okay, so here's my issues with this one here. If you sell the key to your bike lock, how do you lock up your bike? Yeah, rat waited before it gets to you. How do you lock up your bike? Number two, if you're spending this kind of money on a bike key, are you going to at least put your address on the envelope so that we have some sort of a starting point for this? Or are you going to, take that all off and basically whoever purchases this key has to look through the entire continental US? $27, $25. You guys are not even close. Not even close. We don't even know what kind of bike we're looking for. We don't know if the guy actually rides the bike or it's been sitting in dust and hanging from the ceiling of his garage for 17 years. 17 years, 38 months. I'm not really sure. But that bike key can be yours, and you can start an adventure of a lifetime trying to find a used bike in a random city for the bargain price of $25,000. Best scavenger hunt ever. Did you guys hear about the guy the Jelly Belly guy that was doing that? It was like every single state you had to go find this dog tag basically that had a number on it, and if you did that, you won I think $5,000, and then all the 50 winners then had to go on a big scavenger hunt. So my mom actually bought us an entry into that, and we did it for Michigan. We did not do very well. We were completely in the wrong part of the state, but it was a lot of fun. We tried to figure out everything. We spent a lot of hours searching for it. I mean, what a scam, man. $57 or $75 or something like that to get an entry. And you had no idea what you were doing and where you were going and what you would have to do. And if you're in the wrong part of a state, you're screwed. I mean, that was $75 that you're never going to see again. So I need some more random junk on eBay. Apparently. Now, this one did not have any watchers on it. I didn't see any offers on it. But I guess you never know. I mean, if you are the person who has absolutely everything, why not buy a random key to a random bike in a random city and go to work? Maybe I'll buy this like when I retire or something. Give me something to do for the rest of my life. That's assuming that he still has that bike lock in that bike. Who knows? Isn't that the plot of a movie? I feel like this person is desperate for friends, and this is an attempt at meeting someone rich. I kind of heard that they are very lonely. I'm so lonely. The band Dirty Honey used a door in their latest video. They took it to 8 places and left it in one. And they told fans first to find it got lifetime free tickets to their LA shows. It's been found. Oh, wow, that's cool. That's a cool idea, John. The bike will be found. That's only, how many millions of cities are there in the United States? I mean, come on. I mean, hopefully they at least give you a starting point. That's all I'm saying. Otherwise, you'd be dead before you figured out where to go. Okay. So I want you guys to really marinate in the background of this. You can just go to Walmart and get a bike for $100. It'll last a couple of months. Yeah, very true, Umpty. I guess yes. If I'm spending 25,000, that bike better serve me cocktails and wipe my ass. But it doesn't. You don't even get a bike. You just get a key. All right. So the background was to help you guys try to figure out what this was, because I looked at this at first and I thought it was maybe fool's gold or something like that. No, ladies and gents, this is a Reese's wrapper. Yeah. How many times have you punched attempting to unlock a stranger's bike? Exactly. Exactly. This is a Reese's mini wrapper. They have decided that when they crumpled it up, can anybody guess what this is supposed to be? Frog is not correct, Caitlin. This is a mini Reese's wrapper, and it is in the shape of something. Again, I said marinate in the background there, kids. This is supposed to be a snake head. A snake head. That is what they see out of this. I agree with Caitlin. I thought it looked more like a frog or, I don't know, a crumpled up Reese's mini wrapper. But this person's imagination has taken them to the point where this looks like a snake head. A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. There you go. Cave of Wonders. Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. So I gave you the side profile, so maybe so that you could see that. I'm thinking there is a point, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I think right here is where the eye is supposed to be. Right there, like right here. And then this is the mouth. I mean, it doesn't have fangs or anything. Nothing. So, yeah. And then this is the front profile, which looks even less like that. To me, it looks like more like a dude in like a newsboy hat or something like that. I'm not really sure. That's a big nope. It's a snake head if you're smoking crack. I do have crack for sale. Just go over to Gem Pop's video, 35 minutes, 30 seconds. That is your free preview to my OnlyFans page. All right. I just came here to troll. Foxy! Hi! $9,999.99. Custom made, one of a kind Reese's Peanut Butter Cup miniature wrapper snakehead. Foxy, I looked really hard to find something that was $17.38 or $1,738, but unfortunately, nobody has your same love of that number. Crack for sale. Yes, that was a free preview. OnlyFans, it's going up shortly. I don't have a belt on tonight. I could not stand up for you guys right now. My butt crack would be out. I had to do a Cheetos, guys. Dirty Honey is a great band, Mark. I bought a cool souvenir back from the Philippines when I worked over there 15 years ago. Gonna have to post a photo. It was a frog coin purse made from a real frog. Ew. Umpty, that's gross. For years from now, the true value of Funko product will be the cardboard single boxes for them. Imagine 2075 a cardboard box for a Funko costs $500,000. One can only wish. I might be 90 by then, but at least, I might be able to make it to Mars or some shit. Dirty Honey, great band. Agreed. I'm going to replicate it and sell it for $2. You should. And with the exact same title. So when people go looking for it, it's like, why would I pay $9,999 when I can get it for $2? And you know what? Be like, there's even some remnants of chocolate in there. Peeps. That's what I got to say. This would have your logo on it. So I had to find a Cheeto. This is what poor Foxy and Big Dog Dave, they bought several bags of Cheetos looking for the $1 million idea. I don't think it happened. So we've got a Bigfoot shaped Cheeto here. It must be an off-brand Cheeto. It's not the normal. Sold Marissa if you vote for me tonight. Funko Pop's you don't know me. Lanyards with the logo. So this one's supposed to be the Bigfoot here. I put another Bigfoot. They're both walking in a very nice forest there. The absolute best person during COVID on lockdown as far as social distancing, the Bigfoot made by Tide Pods. Correct. It's bleached Cheetos. Is that what it is? I have a feeling that they didn't actually see the Bigfoot until they started licking the cheese off of that. I think the darker spots on there are remnants of whatever else they were eating that came off as they were licking this thing. Bribes get you nowhere. And $5,000, kids. You can order, and this, I saw how big it was. It's about 1.5 inches. So for $5,000, you can have your very own Bigfoot-shaped Cheeto. And there's 57 people watching it. This is why, you guys, this is something that we need to do on a Geek Meets Eats. We all need to go get bags of Cheetos. We all need to look through them, and we can find stuff that we can sell on eBay as far as our works of art. I think that would be fun. Extra charge for the saliva left behind. That's exactly it. Oreos and Cheetos go good together. Is that a thing? John, did you see that post that I tagged you in? If I had blue peeps, the FYE yellow peeps, and the comment pink. Shit does stink. Did you see that post that I tagged you in, John? The watermelon and mustard. Why is that a thing this year? Marissa says she's down. This is the girl who eats chocolate on eggs. That was good, Nancy. You have to try it. I'll stick to blackmailing Brandy. I'm not that easy, Caitlin. Not that easy. Just ask Lisa. I am. I'm lying. Okay. I'm down for that. Cheetos seek and find. Yes. All right. So Obi's in. Marissa's in. We will do that on an upcoming episode of Geek Meets Eat. So we will actually dive through some bags of Cheetos and try and find our priceless works. You're watching to see who the idiot is that buys it. I guess, or I have a bunch of Bigfoot loving dorks that are like, I have to have this for my collection. This is like the ultimate piece. This is my grail. This is my grail, guys. This is a one of a kind. That's my guess. Paint by numbers Yoda. John, I'm still working on it. I work on it a little bit every day. So I painted a couple areas before the show started. I will never beat Allie as far as quality, but I'm just trying to get it done, hopefully before we do another craft show, which is coming up, guys. By the way, we are doing another one. Everybody is in for round 2. I think we've come up with what we're doing. I'm not sure. Yes, I don't know, but your picture made it look appealing. Okay. Now, Em and Steele are not here. This is something I would actually put in my house. Lisa would kick my rear end. But I would love to have these life-size Ninja Turtles in my house. I mean, if you've ever watched Stop and JLH, he has how tall is that one, John? Like 4 foot? I'm done with my Yoda. Yeah, but the question is, Mama J, is Caitlin done with your Yoda? Hey, fam, what's going on, Valentine? I think JLH's Leonardo is Pixar didn't happen, Mama J. I think John's Leonardo is like about 3 foot tall, maybe. But these are cool, and you can see how big that guy is in relationship to those. So if you guys have, and hey, Geeky Mama, if you're still here, I'm not sure if you are, but if I just got it in today. Oh lordy, see, it's not done yet, Mama J. You have $59,995. You guys can take home a life-size set of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I would actually probably redo my entire living room and have those 4 standing on either side of my television. I mean, that would probably stop anyone from breaking in your house. Could be. I'd be willing to share too. I mean, I really only want Michelangelo with the skateboard on his back and Leonardo. So if someone else wants Raph and Don, you guys can take those. No. I think it is. They're life size, but you get all 4 of them for $60,000. That's not too bad. What is that? 15,000 a piece. That's not too bad. If I sell a few, what does it say? If I sell a few horse-shaped chips, I can get them. Sweet, do it. You guys ever thought about, can you just like nibble on chips or like use like a toothpick or something to break it out and make it look like a piece of art? I mean, we should try that as well. I have enough chips in my house. We can try these types of experiments, kids. Obi says he'll take Donnie. 60K is a bargain. I thought so. I thought these were cool. Is that my last one? That might be the last one, kids. It is. That was 38 slides worth of me being a jackass. So, I don't know what you guys think. Yeah, 15K for giant chump. Exactly. I mean, I could sell my house and buy all four. I wouldn't have any place to put them in then, but, you know, hey, I'd still have them. So I got a couple minutes. I was going to stay on for about another 20 minutes. I didn't know if you guys would be interested in, if you guys wanted to do some sort of a game. If not, we can call it a night early and I can go and eat or whatever. Those slides actually took me probably 5 hours or so to all put together throughout the day or whatever. Kids, there's more of me. Well, I think one of you is enough, Obi. I really do. Oh, good. You can't see the phone. So it's off on the side over here. It's actually up in the middle of air. It's kind of crazy. So Brandon, get her brain in high gear. I am. That is exactly why I'm drinking Pepsi. I had to leave my house. I left my house at 6:45. I got up at about 5 this morning. So that I could leave for work on time. I had to be at one of my clients. So 5 hours. You have no life. Thanks, Caitlin. I love you too. All the more reason the team Lock It Up is coming after you tonight, girlfriend. YouTube feud, who will win? I found a set for 45. Say these statues were theater displays made by Paramount Pictures for the release. Well, look at Umpty. Umpty's finding deals. Oh, you said, all right, kids. Do you guys want to play? I don't know. I don't know that I want to play Quiplash. We can do, I think I got the murder game or whatever that we played the other night. So I can either put that up or we can call it a night. Everybody can go get themselves ready for Mama J's. I will do whatever the consensus of everyone wants to do. You guys tell me. Around 7, got out of bed at 9. Name that tune. Get up around 7, get out of bed around 9. It's in my... I love the game. I don't know. Call a night, go eat and relax. I can't call it a night, Nancy, because I have to be on in 53 minutes on Mama J's, but I am for... I mean... This was just going to be, we were supposed to do the cooking thing tonight, but my mom and I did not have enough time to get ourselves prepped from the weekend and get everything together. So we can call it that. That's fine. I'm calling it a night because we're getting ready to play games and I can go get some caffeine in me and some food in me and then be super ready to go, Mr. Brownstone. Good job, Mama J. Okay, so next Tuesday night. All of this, I won't have any of this behind me. You will see the inside of my parents' house. I am going over. My mom has a much better stove than I do. She's got a gas stove. It's much easier for me to cook on that than hers. What's up, Christina? Plus, be ready to be beaten by Caitlin and I. Woo! So next Tuesday night, I will be at Mom Pa Lane's house. We are going to finally get the brown butter and bacon episode out of the way. We are going to be doing, for the appetizer course, we're going to be doing candied bacon. So I will show you 2 different versions of that. Both recipes are available for Patreons that are $5 and up. I have 1 Patreon sticker left before I can run the wheel for the restaurant gift card. So if you're interested, there is a link on the channel. Header to the Patreon page. $5 and up. I'm going to change the top tier to $15. because I think 20 is a little high. So I'm going to change it to $15 at the end of the year. You will get a cookbook with shots from all the different shows throughout the year where we did those recipes and some of the guests and things in a book format. So it will be like this one. It'll be like this. It'll have all of the recipes and everything and photos from the show inside for you. Those will go out at Christmas time. It'll be the very first Geek Meets Eats cookbook. I have one sticker left. I have to order some more, so I'm going to get on that. But if you're interested in doing that. But the recipe for the 2 kinds of candy bacon will be on there. Then for the entree course, we're going to do an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. For the entree course, we actually found a recipe for a brown butter carbonara. So it will combine the 2 ingredients that we're highlighting. It's got brown butter on it or brown butter in the sauce. And then there's bacon in it as well. And what we're going to do as part of that is we are going to put caramelized or bronze scallops on that to kind of up the factor on that carbonara. So we were going to be doing that to mix the 2 ingredients. And then for dessert, we are going to be doing brown butter cookies with a brown butter icing on it and a little bit of candied bacon crumbles on the top of those cookies. So it will be a calorie-filled, fat-filled evening. But my dad is super excited. He's like, okay, bring it on. Yum, 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 yum. But we will be doing live cooking demonstrations. So we will have some magic because obviously I can't do all of that in a short amount of time. We will have everything prepped in advance and so you guys can see it, but we will be making the cookie dough for you show you everything. And then all of those recipes, those 3 recipes will be put up onto the Patreon page for people $5 and up. Those are who get to see those recipes. I did also wanted to announce that coming up, I talked to Jeremy from Let's Start a Pop Collection the other night. Jello-fied dinner is coming back, guys. It is coming back. We are going to do a Jello Taco Tuesday. So we're going to have Jello-fied tacos, Jello-fied Spanish rice, Jello-fied salsa. We're going to do that. Everybody seemed to like that. So Jeremy is coming back to do round 2 with me. We're going to do a Taco Tuesday Jello-fied dinner. I have been talking to Colin Royster again. If you guys remember Colin Royster, he was one of my guests that was on CTV. He was on BattleBots show. And he's still on the team for BattleBots. And he is going to be kicking off my summer series. So the intro will be changing for summer once we get a little bit closer to the 4th of July. And he's going to come on. He's got an amazing pork loin that you can do at a barbecue or for a barbecue that he's going to come back on. He's going to show us what he's done with his studio. And I found out that he's got a baby coming in about a month. So we're going to make that happen very soon. So we'll have him. I know I promised Nadia that she can come on. So that's another thing that we're going to do. And then I've got some summer stuff to come up with. I also got to get you guys the video for how the garden is going. And they've got so much more planted. I'm going to get you guys some more footage when I go up on Saturday for Father's Day. I know Father's Day is Sunday. Don't forget, Father's Day is Sunday. For all of you guys whose dads are still here, please wish them a happy Father's Day from me. If your father or grandfather is gone, much love to you in remembrance of them. I am fortunate that I still have my dad. I am a grand orphan, but I still have my dad. My dad is a cool dude. I love my dad. So we were spending Saturday evening with him, and then we are going up to see Lisa's dad on Sunday. So I will apologize if I'm touch and go this weekend. Got some family things to do and take care of. But all right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. It is almost 8:15. You guys have 45 minutes to get a snack. Christina, I'm a Pepsi girl. Just saying. You guys got 45 minutes before it's time for Mama J's show. We will be playing YouTube Feud tonight. It is me and Tylock on Team Lock It Up versus Christina and Caitlin, Funko Pops and Unicorns, and their team something about Coke. I don't know, Coke dealers. Coke dealer, something like that. I don't know. I don't pay attention to my competition. But I hope you guys head over. It should be a good time. As you can tell, I'm in a goofy mood, and I've been up all day, so I'm just like... so you guys have fun. Thank you to all who came here tonight. I do appreciate the love and support. I hope this was fun. It is, I'm not going to lie, it is a little weird when you're not feeding off of somebody, talking to somebody, and fortunately the dog's laying behind me. She's actually being really good tonight. So anyway, you guys, thank you guys so much for coming this evening, and I will see you in 45 minutes on Mama J's show. So have a great night, everybody, and I will see you next Tuesday at Ma and Pa Lane's. Happy Father's Day, guys.